There you go.
How are you, Coach?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Here we go. How we doing?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm amazing.
Jay.
Let me pull this up really quick. Okay. So tell me, what wins are we celebrating?
I'm 17 pounds down since the beginning. I'm
Yeah.
almost at 20 down, so I'm really happy about it. I know it's not like um something that a lot of people use now because shit in the world. Sorry about the word. But I'm also like in the BMI, I'm in the not overweight one. I'm in the healthy one. I know it's a parameter that a lot of people don't use that, but still, finally, I made
Yeah.
it to the green area. So I'm happy about it. That.
What else are we celebrating?
Um, well, that I've been keeping it consistent. I know I sometimes I miss Sundays and I should do those stretchings because it's more stretching than anything. But I think I was able to or I've been able to keep it consistent even if for some reason I don't go one day, it doesn't keep me down. I
Yeah.
still go the next day, so that's something that I've been working on because sometimes you just fail once and then you feel like you are not going able to recover, or you fail once and then it's all done and you cannot do anything about it. But I've been working on that, and getting back on track, even if for some reason you couldn't do it. Well, today is another day and you can change
Yeah.
things.
And that's a really big part about it too, because a lot of people would take that and do the exact opposite of what you did. Like you might have missed a day, but you didn't let that day turn into 2 days or a whole week or a whole month. Most people they would just say, "Oh, well, I missed today, so I'm not gonna come back. I'll start
Yeah.
I'll start again next month. But that's not you. So that's actually excellent that you're not keeping any emotional ties to missing a day. You get right back on track the next day, that's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah. I've been working on that too, not sabotaging myself.
Yeah. Good,
Yeah.
good. What else? What else do you have? What other wins?
Well, and I was thinking because I maybe I have too much high self-esteem, but I don't really think that those pictures really make justice of the work that I've done. But I really like the way that I'm looking now. I like the definition in my back.
Yeah.
My belly is getting smaller. Sometimes I can even feel like my ribs hurting, and that's a nice feeling. And But I also noticed that I have more fat in other areas that I didn't knew I have, like in my butt. So I don't think it's bad. It's like plain, but I wish we can find some workouts to make it a little bit rounder, I guess,
Okay. Got
to
got
keep it balanced. Because I still have these big titties, and I don't want to all the attention go to the titties.
you. No, you're good. You're good. We'll get some booty workouts going.
Jay.
Yeah, but looking at these check-ins, they're phenomenal. Oh, what was this one? I gotta put this weight on there. 147.2, 47.2, 147.2. Okay, cool. Let's look at these side by sides. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So let's go to your first day. First day, April 7th. And yesterday. Look at that. You see the muscles?
Yeah. Even like my neck.
Exactly. Your face too.
Yeah, my face. Everybody says that about my face.
Thing. Like it was your face over here was a little round, but now it's so much slimmer. Like look at your
Yeah. I had even like a little I think they're called like dimples. The ones that you get in your cheeks.
right there.
Yeah.
And now let's look at let me zoom back out. Your midsection came down a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to change like the shirts because those don't fit me anymore.
Oh, they got too big.
Yeah.
See, that's what happens. Good, good, good. Midsection is flat. Your arms are toned up. Your back is toned up. You can see how toned it is from the side
Yeah.
versus over here. Your cheeks, your chin, or you can't see it right there.
The shoulders.
Exactly. Now let's look at your back. Ooh, look at her. Look how much toned up your back got.
Yeah.
You've been putting in work.
I've been.
Do
I
you
told
think,
you I was going to.
did you think it was gonna happen this fast?
No, no, not this fast. I knew because I know you know it would be a scam if it wasn't. Like I did trust since the beginning, and I knew like I needed help like with the food.
Hmm.
I think like even now, sometimes you know here and then you ended up not eating at home or something. And
Hmm.
I am being very cautious and on everything. You know, if I buy something, I see how much calorie it is, and I want to know how much of a serving it is, how much servings does that package has. You know,
Exactly. So you're
like
way
before I didn't care about that, but now you know, if I want to keep a deficit, I need to think about that too.
exactly. Because look how far you came. You came a long way in
I
such a
know.
short time. It's you started 2 months ago
Yeah.
and you're already 17 and a half pounds down, and we're not even done yet.
No.
What is your last?
No.
Your last day is July the 11th. July 11th. Okay. So as far as making any progress and moving forward, what did you want to talk about on this call with me today? Like what areas do you want to focus on?
Well, I have a little concern. Well, first of all,
Hmm.
I'm going on vacation next week.
Okay. What day are you
Um,
leaving?
I'm leaving, well, this week actually. I'm leaving Friday and I'll be back Tuesday 22nd. No, Monday 22nd, sorry.
So the June 12th through June 22nd. You'll
Yeah,
be
and
back on the 22nd or
yeah,
you okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Are you is it flying or a bus or a boat?
I'm flying to Mexico.
Okay. Okay.
But
And you're
I don't think I'm going to be able to have access to a gym. Like
okay.
I am taking the time to work out, but I will need to work with something different, I guess more body weight or
Yeah, I got
cardio.
you. I got you. Yeah, I got you.
But
Definitely
I
push
want some good body weight, because I know I can just do squats and pullovers and all of that, but I want something that it is gonna burn those calories and help me, do the work actually.
oh, yeah, I got you. Definitely. Okay. So you'll have no weights at all?
I remember like a few years, I hold on some weights that my father got when they got divorced, and I hold them for years, and I give them to him. So I want to believe that he still have them because I will be really mad if he doesn't have them.
Okay. I
But
mean, it
I
doesn't
don't really
really,
know.
it'll be good if you have it, but it's no problem if you don't, because we could do some body weight stuff. That'll be no problem. That'll be actually easy, real easy. I already have an idea of what to do for you.
Jay.
And that was your concern, going on vacation and not knowing what workouts?
Oh well, it was a time that I was in a challenge, those working out challenge, and at that time, I did have a trip, and I paid per day to get into a gym. But honestly, this time I'm taking a friend from Texas to Mexico, so I don't think I will necessarily have the time for do that. And it
Okay.
was so surprising. So that's why I am not considering this time. But also, I'm a little worried, because it's Mexico and it's that delicious food that I don't have here. So I
Okay.
don't want to mess up my gains.
Okay. So are you going to be cooking any? Do you have access to a kitchen?
I do. I
Okay.
will. I will, because I'm gonna stay with my mom and then I'm gonna stay with my dad.
Okay.
But I also wanna eat some other things.
So something that we
Don't hate on me. Don't hate on me.
no, what we can do is we could give you, so you're going to be, that's 10 days. We could give you two get out of jail free cards. Two
Yeah.
get Yeah, so what you'll do is you'll take some paper. It doesn't matter what kind of paper it is. It could be in a journal. Uh,
Okay.
and then you played Monopoly before, correct? So
Yes.
you know what get out of jail free is. So you write on the front, get out of jail free, and on the back, write the number one, and then do the same thing for the second card. And you take those cards with you, and you use them wisely. So if you're gonna go out to a bar or a restaurant, then you use that card. Like, all right, cool. So this is my card for this. And then you use the next one for that other one. So this will keep you away from making too many bad decisions.
Okay.
Oh, right now that I can tell that you're like, dang, I don't want to mess up anything. This will keep you from messing up stuff because you'll use those cards wisely. And we don't want to give you too many cards. As a matter of fact, let's do three cards instead of
Hey.
let's do three cards. So you are gonna have to make these cards by yourself. We gotta make this real, and you gotta keep them on you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll do them in a little bit.
Does that sound doable?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So
Yeah.
you use those for food and drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't really drink, to be honest. The other day, I had like two shots and one low-calorie canned margarita, and I blacked out. Like it was so bad. The next day I was feeling so sick.
Yeah,
And I was like, this is just not worth it. It's just
Yeah.
not fun. So
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't planned, but I guess I'm stopped drinking for a while, I guess.
And I mean,
It's just not worth it.
as far as like your other food, just
Mhm.
stay as close as possible to what you're already eating. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
conscious decisions. I know the
No.
food might be good down there. I know the rice and the veggies and the seasonings and all that stuff. Just don't go crazy with it. Make good decisions. You've been making good decisions so far, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Do it.
I'm trying here.
That's why we get those get out of jail free cards so that you give yourself some leeway, so that you have room to actually enjoy yourself so you're not feeling like a robot or anything. Because I mean, you're almost 20 pounds down anyway. And we have another month left, unless you decided to extend. But we still have another month, and I see you getting to at least 25. I see you getting
Mhm.
close to 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. And well, also, of course, I do follow you. And I've been looking at the new things that you've been doing. And I did join the channel. And
Yeah.
you might know I'm not really active, but I do see it. I'm not really active because I do think I have the ADHD. I'm not on medication. I just need to go to a doctor. So I forget a lot of things. But this journey has also helped me. Mm, mm, not no, because it's not no. It's a reminder for me that I can do things. That I'm able to achieve things.
Yeah.
So yeah, and back in the day, I thought about also when I started doing this working out stuff on getting a certification. So I'm gonna get certified after
Ooh,
this. Yeah, to use it as a side job.
yeah.
Economy is not good this time, and you need to find a way. So yeah, I've been thinking about getting a certification on ISSA or something like that.
That's where I got mine from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking into it. I've been looking into different packages they have. They have like personal training and nutrition, and also a lot of work. People from work have noticed that I've been working and all of that, and I work in a corporate. So people do notice, and they're like, "Oh, if I have the half of the medications you have, I'll be doing other different things." So it is nice. Yesterday, I was gonna put that in the motivation channel. I went to the gym, and it was I was in the women area, and it was a girl. I don't know. It was she was like 18, and I was just doing my workout, and she approached me, and she was like, "Hey, I want to know if you can help me. I don't know how to use this machine." And I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know either, but let's hear it out. I was too ashamed for saying like no, but I look at it and I was like, oh no, don't worry, it's like that and like that. And she was like, oh, thank you. And I was like, oh, it's nice, because I think she approached me because she saw me fit and she was like, oh, maybe she knows what she's doing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So
I
I
mean,
took
you
it as
do
a
know what you're doing.
sign to go for it.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, post it in the chat. Post it in there. You never know
Okay.
who you never know who you would help. Because there's a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
it's
people
true.
in there. A lot of people in there are just now starting out or on the edge if they should start out. And like you could share your story if you wanted to. And
Yeah.
get somebody to help if they need it.
Yeah, yeah, like give a little bit of inspiration.
Yeah. Inspiration, motivation so they can execute.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So thank you for doing that for us.
Yeah.
I'll try to be more active. But well, it was just that I'm really happy with the results. And everything after all. And yeah, and that's it. Oh well, and well, I know I want to accomplish this certification and all of that, but I will still want after all of this. like some guidance so I don't lose it all again. And
Yeah.
I don't know about a lot of things, but I want to believe that once I hit my goal, I won't live in a deficit of calories eating a day, right? I won't have to eat chicken three times a day, right?
Yeah. So that's something that we could definitely talk about once your expiration comes up in July, because I do have other options that you could extend into. You could extend what you're doing now, or you
Mhm.
could enroll into my self-mastery program where I teach you how to do all of this stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just something to think about right now. But you got a lot of stuff going on right now. I mean, we could talk about it right now if that's what you want.
well, I didn't know about that.
Hmm.
So, what is in that other program you have?
And extending what you have now or the self-mastery.
Well, what we have now, I guess it's the same, but the other one,
So the self-mastery program,
uh,
it's a mentorship that is designed to, get crystal clear on where you are now, what's holding you back, and what's going to get you to where you want to get to, Like for an example, your certification, we map out everything and I help you with your certification because that's a big thing for you. Or if it's with your job, I have one person that I'm helping in my self mastery right now. I'm helping her get into a different program and get a different job. So it's bigger than just fitness.
mm,
Fitness is just a vehicle, but it's
mhm.
actually working on your 90-day goals, your 60-day goals, your 12-month goals, and your 12-month and beyond goals. So it's more broad than just fitness.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, maybe, but I guess when I get the certification, because I don't have the financial situation to do something like that now. To be
Yeah.
honest,
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking for other opportunities at job. I am very dedicated,
Mm-hmm.
so and I'm very competitive. So a job I've been doing really good. I was MVP of the quarter. I've been winning all the contests we have. I've been doing all of this, and now it's some opportunities that I want to apply
Mm-hmm.
for management. I already did it before, but because I don't know if I told you, but I work at Apple, so it's not that easy to have a leadership role, and they do ask for some stuff, and I do have it. I have the experience. I've done it before. I have great results, but because that experience is from Mexico, sometimes like they don't really validate it.
Wow.
But also, I said for myself that I was not going to give any other company more than 5 years of my life without any growing.
Yeah.
I will do what I have to do. I will uh, accomplish more. I see expectations. I'll do what it's in my hands to develop myself in there. But if I don't, then I'm gonna start looking for other places. I don't have the life to wait until they look
Yeah.
that I can do things. So I'm also be looking for other opportunities. But definitely one of them I was thinking about real estate, and maybe for that I will need some mentorship because I never work only on commission or something like that, and it's really scary for me because I
Yeah.
don't have anyone. It's just me. So if I fail, I go to bankruptcy, and that's it. I don't have anyone to support me, at least financially.
That's true.
So
100.
yeah, maybe if I don't have a career at Apple, I can look for you to help me with that, because it's I've been thinking about that for a few years now.
Mm.
But I'm just scared of not having a salary. You know, that's a scary thing for me.
So when you think about it, what comes to mind, not having a salary?
Not being able to pay my stuff.
Mm,
You know, who's gonna pay the rent? Who's
mm-hmm,
gonna bring food? It's
mm-hmm,
no one but me here. If I don't do things, things are not going to happen.
mm-hmm.
That's why I do all that I do, because I know if I don't go there, I know if I don't eat my chicken, I know nothing is gonna change and nothing is gonna happen.
So here's
But
the
yeah,
here's the question though. Is it possible to work on your future and currently do what you're doing now?
yeah,
Why is
yeah,
it?
because I have the time.
Mm,
Well, I don't really have time for myself, to be honest, but
mm,
I work 4 days a week, 10 hours, and I have 3 days off. That
mm,
I was the one that I was intended to, if I become a personal trainer to give that sessions because I have Saturday, Sunday, and Mondays off by
mm,
now for now. So if uh, I decided to, I do have the time to invest it in learning things or capacitate myself or get a certification or something like that. Like
mm.
I do believe I can make the time.
But would that lead you to your ultimate goal? What is your ultimate goal?
For me,
Yeah, what do you want to do? Like if money wasn't a thing, like what would you do if money wasn't an issue? Like for some people, they would say, "Oh, I would like to ride horses every day." You know, if money wasn't an issue, I would ride horses every day. Or if money wasn't an issue, then I would surf in every popular surf spot in the world if money wasn't an issue. Or I would just ride around and visit all the popular landmarks or something. Like that's my dream to, ride around and visit all the landmarks.
okay.
Those were just examples.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Well, I don't know. I never allowed myself to dream that big, I guess. It's
Mm,
just, I think I've been living in a survival mode,
mm,
you know?
yeah.
You do what you have to do to survive, not really what I want to do. And it's been like this, like since forever, even when I was out of high school. I didn't know what to study.
Mm,
It's not that I was not smart. I did even a test so they can see like what are your good or your abilities and you what you can do to be or what area you can focus that you can be more successful because you have the capability to do it. And even
mm,
in that, they told me like you can do whatever you want to do. So I chose the hardest thing because that was the one that was going to lead me to more money, that it was like some kind of mathematical career because I'm really good at math. And I tried, it didn't work out. I was not even really that interested. I didn't even know what it was really about. So I did and I failed. And then I changed my career 4 times. 4 times I went to university. None of them I was able to finish it because then I started working. I didn't have the time. I didn't have the money. I
mm,
didn't have anything. And I also, because I never really, well, I did have a diploma because of high school, but not really like achieved something. I thought that I was not able to do it. Like
mm,
I felt so many times, I thought that I was not really a thing for me. So then I just introduced myself in survival mode.
mm,
Find a job, get a place, pay your bills, save up money, go to vacations. That's been the last 10 years of my life. Try to build something with someone, haven't worked, and I have to start all over again. I don't know how many times.
mm,
So yeah, yeah. To be honest, even if I had the money and you will say like, "Oh well, you're free. What are you gonna do?" I wouldn't know what to do. I will pay my bills, I guess.
mm.
Yeah.
It sounds like you don't like, living like that.
Mm?
Sounds like you don't like living like that, not knowing what you want to do.
No, I don't wanna. I don't want to live um like with the uncertainty of not being able to have what I need just to live a normal life. So I've been trying to focus on that more
Mm,
than what I really want to do, because
mm.
I never really thought about it.
So if everything was taken away from you, what would you do? Like, where would you go? Like the house, the car, the job, the
Um,
house, the car, the clothes, the shoes.
I did it.
What
When
would
I moved here, I didn't brought anything with me. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a job. I didn't have an apartment. I didn't have anything.
yes,
So,
you did have something.
well, I had me.
No, you had purpose. You had
Or,
drive. You had ambition. You
yeah,
had a goal. You had something that you wanted, but you put it
yeah,
on hold because you've been in survival mode.
yeah,
You didn't come here just to work. You came here to build a life for yourself.
yeah.
And
I
you
came here
forgot
to make it work, because I had to leave everything I have.
you
So
came here
I
to
want to
it,
that sacrifice.
you came
And
here to make it work.
yeah,
What
yeah,
if
it's work, but I want that sacrifice to make it worth. Like I left all of this. I left all my comfort zone, all I know, all my culture, all my family.
yeah.
What I want to do now, it has to be something that compensates all of that. That's what I want to do, but I don't really know now, to be
So
honest.
what
I'm
are you doing?
far. I'm good, better. I'm better now. I'm not saying like I'm in the hole, because it's not. I don't have a bad life. Of course not. I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for what I've done, and everything. Like it's not that I'm a complainer, but yeah, I haven't really found a purpose, I guess.
How does that make you feel?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know if all people find a purpose in life, or we are all in survivor mode, to be honest. But it will be nice. Like the last I guess like a year, I've been thinking about that a lot. And that's why I came into the program and I started all of this, because then I was like, okay, I'm gonna be my own project. That's how I started seeing myself. Like I'm gonna be
Yeah.
my own project.
You
I
did
don't
this.
have kids, I just have a dog. So as my own project, that's why I started, like I looked for help. Like, okay, you need help. You need somebody to tell you how to do this and how to achieve that. And if you wanna do it, you will have to go through this. And
So
that's why I started here.
I'm gonna give you some homework to do.
Okay, please.
Do you have a piece of paper or something to write with?
Yes, sir. Give me just a sec.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
So write this down. What would I do if
Mhm.
money weren't involved? What would I do if money wasn't involved? What would I do if money wasn't involved? That's the
Okay.
question. And you have to list out at least 20 different things. Now, I don't expect for you to do this in 5 minutes because it's gonna take some thought because
Yeah, introspection.
you're thinking about your life like, dang, what would I actually do if money weren't involved? And the first thing that you're gonna start thinking about, well, as if I had the money, then I would but that's not the question. You know, the question is what you would do if money weren't involved. Would you contribute? Would you help the homeless? Would you go to an old folks home and just sit and talk with them? Would you go
Yeah.
to the hospital and talk to dying people, people who are on their deathbed? They have a month left to live. Would you do that? These are just examples.
Hmm.
Would you would you help people lose weight for no money? Would you act? Would you get on reality TV? Would you, travel around the world? Would you go see your favorite artists? Would you go look at big houses? Something, just write down 20 different things that you would do if money weren't involved. See, what this is gonna do is gonna allow you to figure out what you really value. It's gonna allow you to find out what your purpose is, and you get to build upon that.
Okay.
So this is a self project for you. Like you already worked on the body. Now you got to work on the mind. Like, what do I really want? Because right now you're in survival mode. Every decision you make is based on how am I going to survive tomorrow and next week and next month and next year. But that has no purpose. It,
Yeah.
it doesn't lead anywhere except for the next survival decision.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. And I don't want to live in survival mode anymore. It's tiring.
It
It's
is.
exhausting, to be honest.
So is this homework doable?
Yes, sir.
Did you think we were gonna do stuff like this inside of a fitness program?
Um, well, when I was with my former ex-boyfriend, he's a kind of a narcissist, but he was right in some things. I'm not gonna talk bad about him. But he is a professional athlete. He was been even on TV and all of that.
Mhm.
And when we started dating, and it's not a justification because he's an asshole. He told me like I'm going to put you through all this stuff, but it's going to be good for you because you don't know what are you able to do if I don't put you through this. And I was like, at the beginning, I was not happy when he said that. But then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do what I can do. That is, I'm not gonna question what I don't know it's wrong or right.
Mm.
So I never question him. But he did put me through some kind of hell. Um, but I learned with him that discipline is important.
Mhm.
I learned that I'm applying now with your program, that even if I don't go one day, it's not gonna happen anything.
Mhm.
If I miss one day, I'm not gonna gain 20 pounds for not going one day. All that work that I've been doing is not gonna fade away just because I failed once or twice.
Yeah.
So I started figuring out with him that this fitness journey was going to also change the way I look into things.
Mm.
So I was a little bit aware of that. He just wanted all the credit for him, like. But yeah, I was looking for this too.
Oh,
I wanted to do this, not just to prove me that I could do it without him, because I knew I could do it without him. I just needed help for somebody. If it was not him, it was going to be somebody else. You know, so not just that, just also to prove me that I can do things too. So that for me, it's like, you know, a
Mm.
big issue because I told you I couldn't finish all these four university careers that I did, and I applied for them. Like I did tests, I did a lot of things to get into that place. It was not just given. Like I worked for that, and I couldn't achieve any of them.
Yeah.
So I was like, I am just maybe not consistent. Maybe discipline is not something in me. I was trying to make all these excuses to justify myself, to not, I guess, put the effort, but to be honest, I put a lot of effort in a lot of things that didn't work out. So I thought I never in put effort in something or in a project that succeed until now with my body and with myself. So it is nice. It is just really nice.
No.
And
Wow.
that have changed up like my ways of view things and what I'm able or not to do. And of course my self-esteem.
So this question right here, when you come up with those 20 different things, is gonna give you a completely different, how do I want to say this? It's going to open up your mind about what's actually possible. And it's
Yeah.
gonna give you a breakthrough.
Yeah.
I guarantee you'll have a major breakthrough after you come up with those 20 things.
Okay, I'm gonna put the time to think about it because yeah, I'm trying to make some changes in here just to make my life more easier. And of course, I would love some guidance. I always appreciate it.
Is there anything else you want to talk about before I let you go?
No, no, that's it. Oh, and I also I ordered the books that you had on a live one day from the same author that you were talking about. I took the screenshots and I ordered them. So
Uh-oh.
I'm also trying to read more.
I don't know which books you're talking about because I have a bunch over there.
Yeah, no, and it's I think that you like the same author for a lot of things, but because they were almost all of the same. But I will let you know in our next session my thoughts about it.
Well, go ahead and you can use that link to schedule that next section whenever because I know you're leaving on Friday, so you won't be able to do it next week. So go ahead and use that same link to schedule one right after you get back.
Okay, sure.
All righty. Well, I'll go ahead and let you enjoy the rest of your day.
You as well, coach. Bye.
All right, peace out.